In the vast, uncharted silence of the ocean depths, where sunlight dies and time feels forgotten, something ancient floats through the water, weightless, transparent, timeless. At first glance, it seems like nothing more than a drifting blob, no brain, no heart, no bones, and yet it may be holding the most sought-after secret in all of science, the secret to immortality. Its name is Turritopsis dohrnii, but around the world, it's become known as the immortal jellyfish. Huh? Jellyfish, as a group, are some of the oldest organisms on Earth. They've been gliding through oceans for more than 500 million years. To put that in perspective, they existed long before dinosaurs appeared, before trees rooted, before eyes evolved to see them. They are living fossils, primordial travelers of time. And yet, their biology seems too simple to be real. 95% of their body is just water, no brain, no central nervous system, no blood, no lungs. They pulse through the sea with a gentle rhythm, guided only by nerve nets and instincts older than memory. But what lies beneath that simplicity is something extraordinary. Most jellyfish live out their lives and eventually die, but Turritopsis dohrnii, discovered off the coast of Italy, refuses to follow that rule. When injured, stressed, or even aged beyond function, this jellyfish doesn't die. Instead, it reverses its development. It goes backward in time. Not metaphorically, but biologically. It transforms its mature cells, turns them into younger cells, and reverts to an earlier stage of life called a polyp. From there, it begins growing again, a fresh life, a second chance, over and over again. In essence, it resets its life cycle, and potentially, it could do this forever. The process is known in science as transdifferentiation, where one cell type transforms directly into another without going through a stem cell state. It's like turning a skin cell into a nerve cell, or a liver cell into muscle, without rewriting your entire genetic code. Humans can't do this. Most animals can't. But this jellyfish does it naturally, over and over again. When scientists discovered this ability, it was like stumbling upon a biological paradox. A creature that, on paper, shouldn't be capable of immortality was doing just that. It forced researchers to ask new questions. Could this teach us how to repair aging human tissues? Could we one day reverse cellular aging? Is death not as final as we thought? Some began calling Turritopsis the Benjamin Button of the sea, a creature that doesn't age forward, but cycles backward indefinitely. But the story doesn't end there. The immortal, and ironically, it's not even trying. It doesn't seek immortality. It doesn't know what aging is. It doesn't celebrate youth or fear death. It simply follows a program written deep in its genetic code, one we're only beginning to understand. So what does this mean for us? We humans have always been obsessed with time. We measure it, we fight it, we try to cheat it. We chase youth with creams, surgeries, and science. But nature may have already figured it out. Imagine a world where cells could be reprogrammed at will, where organ failure could be reversed, where age-related diseases were not fought, but simply reset. That's the dream. And this tiny jellyfish is giving us the blueprint. But every gift comes with a shadow. You see, immortality, even in the ocean, has its price. Because the jellyfish doesn't die, it keeps reproducing, again and again and again. In areas where they've spread, some researchers have noticed overpopulation of jellyfish, including the Immortal variety. They clog fishing nets, they reduce fish populations, they disrupt entire ecosystems. The question now is no longer just, can we learn from this creature, but should we? What would happen if we applied its secrets carelessly? Could we overstep boundaries we were never meant to cross? Even more unsettling, we still don't understand exactly how it works. We know the what, but not the how or the why. Why does it revert? What triggers it? Is it conscious, instinctual, genetic? How many times can it restart its life cycle before something breaks? These are questions we're still chasing. Each discovery opens 10 more doors. Each answer feels more like a beginning than an end. In the meantime, the immortal jellyfish continues its quiet journey. It drifts through currents, invisible, unnoticed, untouched by time. It doesn't grow old. It doesn't count years. It simply begins again. Maybe that's what we're meant to learn. Not how to escape death, but how to live with grace. To embrace renewal. To understand that life isn't about how long we last, but how deeply we grow. In the darkest places of the ocean, where life shouldn't even exist, a creature that should be dead long ago still swims, peaceful, silent, endlessly reborn. And if you listen closely, its presence seems to whisper, "You fear the end, but I return to the beginning."